guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. So much is to cover. We're going to talk about Dembele's contract situation at Barcelona, Neymar's contract situation at PSG, is there a swap deal involved, Aguero, Wijnaldum transfer updates, the Ligt updates as well, Eric Garcia, Pique being out of the Clasico, big injury update on Suarez as well. So before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button, try to get to 200 likes on this video. It would be very much appreciated. And of course, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Before we get into this video is sponsored by the One Football app. It's an absolutely brilliant football app that I've been using now for the past few years. It's the best in my opinion. It has everything you need. Breaking news, transfer news, videos. You have all the matches in the top 5 leagues in one spot, or you can even add more leagues. I believe it has 160 different leagues. And also you can follow your favorite football team. Of course, for me, it's going to be Barcelona. You can have, predictions. It tells you the next games. You have news about it as well. You have a nice little place where you can see all the tables for Champions League, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, La Liga. You can have the squad list as well. You can see all the first team players of Barcelona and some of the Barcelona B players as well. Nice little spot for transfers as well for everything that's linked to just Barcelona. And during the match, there is live voting of the man of the match. But what I love about this app the most is when we score, it tells you who assists, it tells you if it's a penalty or an own goal. Some apps don't do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it has full-time stats as well, offside, possession. It also has news on La Liga, transfers on La Liga, and stats as well, top scorer, assists, red cards, yellow cards. This is by far the best football app out there, and the best part is it's free. So top link in the description down below. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Let's start out with the contract renewals in regards to Ousmane Dembele and Neymar with their own clubs. Fernando Polo of Mundo Deportivo came out by saying that both PSG and Barcelona prioritize renewing the contracts of Neymar and Ousmane Dembele respectively, but in the case that the renewal is not closed, the situation might change and PSG are attentive to Ousmane Dembele. MD continued on by saying that Barcelona are clear that they don't have any money to sign Neymar this year and his return is complicated unless it's for free next year, but Barcelona also don't want to let Dembele go for free in 2022 if he doesn't renew this summer. Now, Roger Toledo from Mundo Deportivo has also come out talking about Ousmane Dembele, and he said that Dembele's priority is staying at Barcelona. The Frenchman is having the best season since he joined Barcelona from Borussia Dortmund, and the only thing he's thinking about is staying at the Catalan club. Esport 3 also came out talking about Ousmane Dembele, saying that Koeman wants Ousmane Dembele's contract to be renewed for his good performances. Barcelona plan to meet with the player's representative soon to negotiate his contract extension. His current contract, of course, ends in 2022. Esport 3 continued on by saying that Barcelona are aware that clubs such as Manchester United and Juventus can enter the scene if he doesn't renew, but Dembele is happier than ever at Barcelona. Director of Football Matteo and Money would take care of the negotiation regarding his renewal. And Ronald Koeman and his staff have also found a great ally in the physical trainer Alberto Roca, who apart from speaking French has helped Dembele with his personalized workouts. This has been crucial to improving his performances. Now, Sport have come out saying that Barcelona offers to extend Ousmane Dembele's contract only until 2025, which is a 3-year extension on his current deal, with the approval, of course, of the Barcelona board. They're just waiting for the economic agreement, and Barcelona will only wait until the Euros, and if there's no agreement, he will be sold. And Sport have also come out talking about Neymar, saying that Barcelona are not considering the return of Neymar this summer. All efforts will be made on signing a striker. Sport also said that there's only 2 options that Neymar can return to Barcelona. 1, he signed for free in 2022 if he doesn't renew his contract. 2, a swap deal including Dembele or Griezmann is also possible, but Barcelona do not want to spend a single dime on a transfer fee. Now, one of those options in the swap deals, of course, Antoine Griezmann, and Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo came out saying that it is clear that Antoine Griezmann, who is regularly linked to PSG, has no desire to join the French club. It's quite clear now that Barcelona would rather sign Ousmane Dembele on a new contract than bring in Neymar, but of course, if Dembele does not agree to that contract renewal, Barcelona will be forced to sell him this summer, and a swap deal for Neymar could be an option on the table, because of course, Neymar wants to leave PSG, and then Dembele doesn't renew his contract, he wants to leave Barcelona, so that could be in line perfectly, but of course, that is very, very unlikely. It looks like Dembele wants to stay at Barcelona, so does that mean that Neymar will wait a year to come to Barcelona for free? Because I love the reports coming that Barcelona don't want to spend a single penny on Neymar. I completely agree with that. Either he comes in for free, or a swap deal for Antoine Griezmann could be on the table, but Griezmann does not want to go to PSG. But let me know down in the comments below, would you swap Antoine Griezmann and Neymar, a straight swap deal, nothing more, nothing less? Would you do it? Let me know down below. But overall, it looks like Dembele is going to stay at Barcelona and sign a new contract, and most likely Neymar is going to sign a new contract at PSG. In other news coming in from Calcio Mercato from Italy, saying that AC Milan is hunting for a new left back, and they have created a shortlist, and on the top of that shortlist is Junior Firpo. So as we all know, Junior Firpo is going to be on the chopping block this summer, and there is a lot of interest from Italy, especially AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Napoli. As long as they get 20 million for him, I think Barcelona will accept it and he will go. So it does look like there's a lot of options for Junior Firpo on the table this summer, and it does look like he's going to be leaving Barcelona. Next one's coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that the English press is convinced that Sergio Aguero will remain in England and not leave for Barcelona. The Argentine wants to receive his place in the top 3 Premier League goal scoring list in history, and he is currently 6 goals away from 3rd place, which is Andy Cole, who is sitting on 187 goals. And Markov came out back in that statement from MD saying that Sergio Aguero is willing to reject a potential offer from Barcelona and PSG to continue his career in England with Chelsea. He wants to continue climbing the ranks of those who have scored the most goals in the Premier League. This is quite the odd story coming in from Market MD. They're basically saying that Sergio Aguero wants to stay in England for an extra year just to score an extra 7 goals. Doesn't really make sense. You can still do that for this season. There's still, about 2 months left in the season where you could, end up scoring those 6 goals. But I still do firmly believe that Aguero wants to come to Barcelona. If he's given a contract from Chelsea, PSG, and Barcelona, he would definitely take the Barcelona one. So we'll see what happens with this, but there is great interest in England to keep Sergio Aguero in the Premier League. This next one's coming in from Fabrizio Romano in regards to Jorginho Wijnaldum, saying that there's nothing currently between Wijnaldum and Barcelona. There are communications between the two parties, but there's nothing signed between Barcelona and the player. Liverpool have offered him a new 3-year contract with the same salary, and he will decide whether or not he wants to stay or go. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watched that match the other night between Real Madrid and Liverpool. If not, you watched the highlights, and you absolutely saw that Wijnaldum had an absolute disaster class. As you can see on the screen right now, he literally was just standing there for the 3rd goal. Look at him doing the mannequin challenge. Koeman wants this at Barcelona. Look at him. It's like he just stood there the whole entire play. He did not move a single muscle, and you want that at Barcelona. The media and the fans, if he did that in El Clasico, would absolutely kill him. Keep him far away from Barcelona as possible. Next one's actually a follow-up story from a story we talked about yesterday in regards to Matthijs de Ligt coming in from goal, saying that Matthijs de Ligt will stay at Juventus. There's nothing true about the rumors linking him to Barcelona. The Dutch center back is very happy in Turin. Now, of course, it would have been very difficult for de Ligt to join Barcelona this summer, but next summer he will have a release clause of 150 million. And of course, we all know that his dream is going to be to play for Barcelona in the future. And with his best friend Frankie de Jong already at Barcelona, whenever he wants to leave Juventus, Barcelona are going to be well and truly the leaders, and I do believe Barcelona will sign him in the future, and I can't wait to see that happen. This next one's coming in from Luis Rojo from Marca, saying that the new Barcelona board have approved the signing of Eric Garcia, but they have lowered the economic offer to Garcia that which was agreed upon last year. The player is now thinking about it. So apparently why this Eric Garcia deal is actually stalling is because the Barcelona gave him less money in this new contract offer than they did back in January, because of course we do have a new board now and they know everything about the economic situation. So they have offered Eric Garcia a lower sum than they did back in January, but nonetheless this deal will 100% be completed. The question is now, can they reach an agreement soon? Hopefully be done before June, that way he can sign that pre-contract agreement. And finally, coming in from Juan Martí, saying that Fabian Blanco and Valencia met to discuss the renewal of the youngster. After the meeting, the renewal looks distant and Barcelona are very closely following the situation. So as you all know, there has been a lot of news of who's going to be leaving Barcelona, who's going to be coming to Barcelona this summer, but Sport have come out saying that Ronald Koeman does not want to disrupt the current chemistry in the Barcelona dressing room, and he has asked Juan Laporta to wait until the very end before making decisions about players coming in and players coming out of the club, and only focus on contract renewals. Speaking about contract renewals, Jose Alvarez has come out saying that Messi wants to stay at Barcelona now. This is another big boost for Messi signing a new contract at Barcelona, and I also completely agree with Ronald Koeman. I don't think there should be discussions in the club right now about ins and outs and only focus on contract renewals. You don't want to disrupt the chemistry of the team because, as we all know, we're going for the Spanish double. Now let's get into the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, coming in from Oriel from TV3, saying that it has been confirmed that Ramon Planas will continue at Barcelona next season. His work is highly valued. Mateo Almani confirmed this last week, with whom he has a very good relationship with. Gerard Romero from Rack1 came out back in that statement saying that Ramon Planas will continue in the sporting sector designed by Juan Laporta and Rafael Usti. He will extend his contract for 2 more years. He was very key in the arrival of Pedri and Araujo and got rewarded for his good work. Molores of ESPN also came out back in that statement from both Romero and Oriel. He said that Ramon Planas will continue at Barcelona and extend his current contract for 2 more years, and he will continue in his position as the technical secretary. And Molores also came out saying that Jose Ramon is already at the Esportiva and he will be the new head of the Barcelona Youth of Football, aka La Masia. Patrick Kluivert could leave, but if he continues, it will be in a different role. Next one's coming in from Cope, saying that Barcelona's current head of security, Javier de la Moras, has left the club yesterday and he was appointed by Bartomeu back in 2015. His replacement will be Fernan Lopez. Now this next one's not really Barcelona news, it's more so La Liga news in terms of the title race, and that is that Luis Suarez got injured in Atletico Madrid's training session yesterday, and there are a lot of rumors about how long he'll be out for. First one's coming from Goal, saying that Suarez was injured in Atletico Madrid training and he will be out for 2 to 3 weeks. Marca said that Luis Suarez will be absent for at least 3 weeks, and of course Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid will be in 4 weeks. Now Mateo Morito from Sky Sports, who is very close to Atletico Madrid, he said that Luis Suarez will be out for 4 weeks and the game against Barcelona is in danger. Big blow for Atletico Madrid in the title race, and that means that Suarez could miss both games against Barcelona this season. Of course, he missed the first one back in November because he had COVID, and now he could miss this one due to injury. We'll see what happens with this. I do believe he will be back for this game and be off the bench, but it does look like he's going to be a big doubt for this match. Now, in regards to Barcelona injury news coming in from Sports, saying that Felipe Coutinho's presence for Barcelona in the remaining 2 months of the season is completely ruled out. It also seems very difficult for him to participate in the Copa America with Brazil in June. But a small positive about Coutinho's injury coming in from Marca, saying that Philippe Coutinho's injury saves Barcelona 20 million, that they would have to pay to Liverpool if he made 100 appearances for Barcelona, because Barcelona have to reduce the wage salary cap. A potential Coutinho exit isn't ruled out. For the team to make his salary demands, Barcelona hope that he shines and plays in the Copa America. Now, a big blow to Barcelona is in regards to Gerard Pique, and it looks like he's not going to be playing in the El Clasico this weekend. Firstly, coming in from Helena from Cope, saying that Gerard Pique did train at the Esportiva yesterday and wants to play in the El Clasico, but the condition of his knee is not the best. He isn't ruled out yet, but today it seems very difficult for him to be fit in time. Candace have come out saying that sources close to Gerard Pique explained that recently he has trained to push himself to the limit to find the progress of his recovery, but he has not felt comfortable. He is now virtually ruled out of the El Clasico, but not 100% quite yet. Now, Pique not making the El Clasico is a big blow for Barcelona, but Barcelona do have Araujo and Migueta, so we should be in safe hands. Speaking about the El Clasico, I do have some terrible news to bring to you guys, unfortunately, and that is that Lahoz will be the referee for this match. The decision will be made official later today. I'm absolutely devastated about this decision. Hopefully the game won't be about him, but as we all know, he's going to make the game about him. Expect some red cards, expect some yellow cards, bad decisions all over the place. This is going to be one hell of a game. Strap your seatbelts for it. And finally, on some positive news, and that is that stadiums in Spain will be able to open with 10 to 25% capacity before the end of the season. And it was confirmed by the president of La Liga, Javier Tebas. He came out by saying that I think there will be between 10 and 25% by the end of La Liga. The final decision is made by the CSD and the health department, but there are other sporting events and shows with already having the public, and it is up to football to have the spectators now. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course, on everything we discussed. But my question to you of the day is that would you swap Griezmann for Neymar this summer? And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.